What is going on, guys? I know it has been a while since I even posted any videos relating to the hatch, my brother's sedan with the K-swap in it and all that. I think the last video I posted of the hatch was me doing the seats, and that was really that's a really old video that I just didn't edit and upload on time. Today is actually the present day of this. Hopefully I can upload this the same day I'm filming this, so most likely I think it will be since I have nothing else to do tonight. This is gonna be a giant huge update of what I've done to my hatch, on my new daily, what's done with my brother's four-door, the K-swap, and yeah, it's all really good news. It just all depends on what you guys see as when I work on my car or what I do to my own car. That's what I meant. I know a lot of you guys don't follow me on my Instagram, so you guys do know what's up with my hatch and my brother's car and yada yada yada. So let's get started with the main car of the channel, which is my hatch. My hatch has been through a lot of phases. A lot of you guys do know that, but I like changing it up, and it finally made me just want to put the car all back to just an OEM Plus look. So OEM Plus is just all OEM parts, like OEM body, no crazy bumpers or anything anymore. Well, that so let's see. Okay, so what you guys do notice is I went back to OEM front bumper. This is a VIS hood. It is still slightly darker. You can kind of see the tint of it, but outside in the sun it is a good match. It is slightly darker, but it is what it is. This is still a carbon hood underneath. It is a VIS racing hood that I actually got with the trade when I got rid of my first molding hood. So that vented hood is gone. OEM bumpers on. And I did get the license plate holes shaved off and plugged. Threw the OEM, SIR front lid back on. And one major change that you guys probably do see are my wheels. I have no more Racing Green T37s. I literally have no more T37s. And I ended up getting a set of C28s. Now these are 16 by 8 plus 28. I'm still running the same tire setup as I was on my R888Rs. Or what the hell R888Rs? On the same tires on my T37s. So these are 205 45 16s. And Phylug. I did go Phylug finally, because I think I said on my old videos I've always wanted C28s, or just the main wheel I wanted when I go Phylug is C28s because of just that extra 2-spoke. A lot of 4x100 wheels or 4x100, 4x114 C28s, they're missing 2 spokes. So just 8 spokes split and just 10 spokes looks so much better. And check this out, they are concaved. So, whew, by far one of my favorite wheels I've ever owned. Got them for a really good deal. These are really expensive wheels. A lot of people that do look into this kind of stuff, they are expensive, but I got them for a really good deal from my homie, so thank you very much. I did get them brand new in box. But yeah, 16 by 8 plus 28. And I did get the raised flat A center caps. Flat A's are just the flat ones. And if you can see, the finish is slightly different because these are anodized. They're meant to match the lips. So yeah, love these center caps. Still running my J's Racing lug nuts and the spoon calipers, of course, just with USDM ITR rotors because Phylug. No more Mini Cooper rotors. I do actually still have them over there. What else? Oh, rear bumper. Yes, went back to a OEM rear bumper. No lip, nothing. And went back to the spoon wing. That's about it, honestly, to the exterior. I just got rid of the SR bumper, C West rear bumper. Got rid of the Mugen wing. Got rid of my Racing Green T37s. Different, just OEM front bumper with a OEM color match, semi color matched hood. So it just all depends on the lighting, but by far the match is really good, especially on the bumpers. My homie got down, his dad got down on my bumpers in the hood, so really appreciate it, brother. And my homie still has to come through. Victor, the guy that color sanded and ceramic the whole car, he's gonna come and color sand the hood, and then the front and the rear bumpers, which right now it's really good. My homie's dad got down on the paint. So minus the exterior, I don't think there's anything new with the interior. Let's see. Now I just put my Nardi back on with a just for fun horn button. This is anodized. This is pressed in. I don't know how to explain it. Not engraved, just pressed in. And it is actually on a real Momo horn button. They were selling these. I don't know if he has anymore, but still running the Chronicles Battlecraft shift knob and then the hybridization shifter. And of course, I got rid of my RFAB pedals because they were just so flat. So I went to throw. So I decided to throw on my Mugen pedals that I got from Japan a while ago, and still running the RFAB dead pedal. And I need a new panel. This thing's broken. Won't stay in place. And just 2 recalls. Oh, the one thing that I love about this car now, especially, is one, of course, you guys know I went back to just a regular B16. Still, you know, the B16, I got AC back in. Best thing ever. I totally miss AC. I was driving this the other day and I just love it. AC solid. The only issue I had was when I first got this in, when I got recharged, it was leaking from both of the Schrader valves because the O-rings were old. So I popped in new Schrader valves. Now it holds pressure and AC is super cold in here and I love it. Don't mind the tape. I just have that plug so when I wash the car, water doesn't get in. More the same. Oh, you can kind of see when the AC was leaking, it was spewing out into my heat shield. And I did get rid of my fuse header. I went to a CTR header. So this is a B16B header with the heat shield. So we get pulled over. Solid, because it is OEM. What else? I don't think there's anything new. I did replace my brake master cylinder because it was leaking and it had no pressure in my brakes, so that's replaced now. Yeah, that's it for this car. I mainly just wanted to go back just as a simple OEM look and just like with spoon goodies here and there. And yeah, I do still have my spoon lip up there, just chilling, so I'll put that on whenever I want to. But for now, driving with the SR lip, since it's so much higher, it's just so much easier to drive the car and maneuver the car around. So, yep, loving these wheels. Okay, on to the next car, my new daily. So I did pick up a Acura TSX. This is a 2007 pure white with black interior. Those of you guys that know, finding a pure white with black interior is really, really rare, really hard to find, and especially with clean body and everything. And the body on this is amazing. Minus, you know, the front lip. The front lip's kind of banged up, but it won't sit correctly anymore because, yep. And it did come with 5 Ziggin FN01RCs. These are 17x9 plus 38, I believe, and they're 235, 45, 17 tires, some Barham tires or whatever. They're made by Continentals. And yes, it is an automatic. Main reason, I feel like if I got a manual, I'll just dump more money into this car because I'll probably get an exhaust and work on the banner. This is just my daily one. It's something just nice to cruise with, and nice clean daily. And especially the interior is really clean. Black interior. Most of the time I've been looking at T6s, they all have like cracked interior, the seats are ripped, and the paint on this is really good. I did clay it and wax it, but what I realized about white cars is white cars, they get so dirty easy. And it does have a A-spec rear lip with A-spec tips. yeah, nothing fancy for it. I did kind of buy a bumper for this car. So my friend had this in his storage for a long time. It came off of his TSX. I don't know if you guys even know what this is. This is a Spoon bumper. So Spoon did make a bumper for a TSX because Spoon actually did have a CL9 as one of their track cars. So yeah, it is all fiberglass. Just have the brackets, and it came with that splitter. My friend had that on his car because he didn't want to damage the bumper underneath. So yeah, just gotta get that color matched. And on to the last car. This car is literally good. It runs, good to go. Minus the door panel, because what happened was I kind of lost motivation for this car for like a month or two, because they're just small things here and there, and then we couldn't figure out why his windows didn't work. His windows and his door locks didn't work. But it turns out to be that his door lock harness, or the door harness right between the fender and the door, was actually like corroded, and it ripped apart, like 2 grounds ripped, so none of the windows worked and none of the door locks worked. And I just didn't want to drive the cars with the windows stuck up, because this car doesn't have AC, which we're gonna be putting back in. So his door panel is somewhere right now, but that's fixed. So the car is literally ready to go. Just waiting for the new tags to come in because his registration was due. And did put in a battery car shift knob, because last time we had hard time kind of shifting due to having no shift knob. But now it's good to go. So it feels good. We changed it out to Torco fluid, so we actually changed it to the correct transmission fluid for the tranny, because the tranny does have an in-factory 2-way clutch LSD in it. So that's good to go. And he is actually looking for new wheels for this car. Type C's are cool, but we just don't like it, especially him. Let's see what's new under here. Everything's all the same, but I got rid of all the check engine lights. There's no more check engine lights. I did put this battery in here just because we thought the windows didn't work because the battery was bad, but just got to clean this up before Chronicles. We are going to be driving this car to Chronicles. I'll be taking my hatch and he'll be taking this. So just got to clean this up. Everything's solid. We do have cardboard in here because there are some new cats around town, or it has there's kittens around. They're like climbing into his bay and sleeping in there. So you put, cardboard just to hide that or prevent them from coming in. But the car runs. We did get a Chase base power steering reservoir to keep the power steering rack, lubricated, and it's a lot easier to turn now. It is leaking though from the bottom line, so we kind of do have to fix that, but I do have to drain all the fluid out in order to prevent that from leaking. But it's slowly leaking out right now. I'll fix that this weekend. Yeah, so that's that. I feel like I kind of lost touch of making YouTube videos because it has been a while. And we are still gonna be running the OEM muffler for sure. I forgot how clean this thing is. That's it. Nothing new really. I just changed the look of my car. Just pilot conversion, spoon wing, OEM front and rear bumper, AC's back in the car, and then just tidy up the engine bay and stuff. But yeah, I just busy move on with life, trying to buy a house next year, so I just been more focused on just like my daytime job and just buying and flipping parts and stuff, because that's the hustle out here. I actually do have a new set of wheels coming in next week from Japan, so stay tuned for those wheels. Those wheels are gonna be, I'm not too sure how I feel about them. They are 5-lug, they're 16s. I don't know how I feel about them on the car yet because they are white, but we're just gonna put some tires on it and then throw it on the car and see how it looks, because it doesn't hurt to have spare 5-lug wheels, because I literally have no more or I legit don't have spare wheels for this car because it's 5-lug. All the other cars are 4-lug. And yeah. Okay, so that's it. This is a huge leap in time because yeah, I've done a lot to this car. It doesn't look like it, but there's been a lot of changes on it, and I just didn't record anything. I just really do miss the feeling of working on a car with nothing like over that, having a film or anything. I do need to change the, what's it called? I forgot what I need to change in here. Figure that out later. But I do have to fix my O2 sensor. The check engine light came off for it. I feel like it might be, it's a bad O2, so I have to dig that up and figure out what it is. And I do have to replace my clutch master cylinder because yesterday when I was driving all day, it got a little bit worse, and I could feel like a little, the clutch pedal is like, it has like a very weird like stopping point. I'll hit it and then I push right through, and it's for sure my clutch master because it is dirty, really dirty. So I need to fix that. I already bought a new one, so that should be in here tomorrow. So I think I'll film an install video on how to do that and how to bleed it if you guys want to see that. And then yeah, that's it. So sorry for the lack of videos, sorry for the lack of updates. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I was up in Seattle. A lot of people came up to me and said like, dude, where's your videos? Or missed your videos. I'm like, don't worry, I'm making one right now, which is in Weekfest. But when I came back here, I just didn't make anything. So it's really hard to get back on that grind to make YouTube videos because it's just, you're just back to, I don't know, I'm just back to enjoying my days, like not have to worry about, oh damn, I have to make content today, I have to upload today, because I don't do this as a full-time thing. I did it for like a 3-4 months, like full-time, and it's actually, like, not gonna lie, it was good, there was money in it. But having a daytime job and doing this is probably a lot better, more stable. Now to end this video, so don't listen to others, just keep building, and I pray to God that this is me getting back into making videos. So peace out, guys.